Hi guys, welcome to Fierce and Pretty. Hanni here. So in my video of my broom closet, I told you guys that I had ordered a cauldron. But little did I know that day what kind of a hassle the whole process of getting my cauldron would be. So I found my cauldron. It's actually just a cast iron pot that normal people use for cooking, just standard cooking. And it's this traditional Finnish design made by a specific designer actually, called Sarpaneva. And you can currently get this pot as a new, but in those new ones, if you buy a new pot like this, first of all, it's like 250 euros or something, but it has white, is it enamel inside? So it's like the cast iron, it looks like shiny porcelain. So I think it's enamel or some sort of this surface material. So I didn't want that type of pot. And I managed to find only one of these really old ones that it was produced by a different company, even though the designer is the same, but it's produced by a different company way back. And it's just cast iron inside, so it's black. So I wanted that. But I was shopping in this internet flea market kind of thingy. In Finland it's called tori.fi, so it's market.fi or something. And I found the pot, and it didn't have a price on it, so I asked the seller. And the seller said that, well, I've had an offer for 50 euros. And I said that, okay, if you sell it to me with 60, I can take it. But then I need a confirmation from you today that you can sell it. And he agreed. We agreed on the price, and he said to me that he's gonna ship it tomorrow. And I sent the money. And I've done a lot of business on that platform. I've been selling decks, buying decks, and never had, any issues. So then, kind of like 5 days went by, and I started to wonder, I ordered that pot and I haven't received this tracking number. And I contact the seller that, hi, could you give me a tracking number? No answer. Then I waited a day and I went to that market site. I found his cell number. I tried to call, no answer. I sent a text message, no answer. I waited a few days. I was like, okay, this starts to, smell fishy, this whole situation. And I sent another message in both platforms and tried to call. The hubby tried to call, and no answer. And I was like, okay, it's been already a week. I sent the money a week ago, and he's not responding and not even reading, because in that market site you can see if the other person has read your message. Then I told to my hubby that, okay, you send a message from the same product to the same seller, ask the price of the pot. He did, and the seller just replied that this pot is already sold, but said nothing else. So he was active on that site and was reading messages, so he had the opportunity to read my message, but he didn't. So then I wrote him my last message that, okay, I'm gonna have to report you on the moderators of this site, that things are not as they're supposed to be now. And if you don't answer to me, and we need to, have an agreement, either you send me the money or you send me the product, and you need to reply to me, or then I will also contact the police. And I gave him a time limit, and he didn't reply. So on that evening, I went on and wrote to the moderators of the site. They answered immediately, and they were apologetic and told me also to contact police. And I told them that I've already done that. And I used one whole evening online doing this notification to a police for a crime, because I guess they are so common nowadays that they had their own form on internet where I could upload screenshots from the conversations and write up the story, and they have even dropped down choices of of this specific marketplace where this happened. So I guess it's quite common. But I'm kind of naive and blue-eyed. I believe always the best of people. I'm an honest person, so I wasn't thinking about getting tricked. And then I did that information form for the police for this suspected crime. And the next morning, the police had called me. I was in work at the hospital, so I couldn't answer my phone. And then I watched my phone later on, and I saw a text message coming from the seller, finally. So the seller sent me a picture that the package is here. Here's a proof that I will take it to the post office. And so then when I reached the police on the phone later on that afternoon, he was a really nice police officer, and I was apologetic that I had to report such a small crime. But he was just, this is our job, this is what we're here for, and of course you did what you were supposed to do. And he was really nice, and he said that he had called to this seller that morning. So when the police called, then I got the picture that the pot will be in mail. And now, what's happening now is that I still need to open the package. It's on the kitchen top, and I'm nervous. I don't know what's inside the package, so that's why I wanted to share this moment with you guys, because this whole process got super freaky. And one weird thing about this was that on the evening when I tried to contact the seller and he wasn't replying, I started to lose my hope, and I felt cheated. And I was like, I really wanted that pot because it was hard to find, that cauldron. And I wasn't so sad about the money. I was sad about people being assholes, and the fact that I really wanted that specific pot. And I drew 2 cards from a tarot deck to see how this goes. And I got 4 wands and 3 of cups. And I was like, okay, this surely doesn't feel like 4 of wands and 3 of cups kind of moment. And I had kind of lost my hope, but I was like, okay, now I have to see how this Shimmering Veil tarot deck is communicating with me, because then I would soon know how this story ends. And now I'm hoping when we open that, because actually that the pot is on my table, I'm quite happy. But let's see if this is really a 4 of wands and 3 of cups kind of moment. But let's look what's in the package. All right, the excitement is getting way too high, and it is, sorry, that noise must be annoying. I won't speak while I do this so I can edit it well. So as I was saying, it's Friday afternoon. I came from the store, and in Finland you only get to buy wine in one store called Alko. So I went there to grab a bottle of Into the Woods is the name of the red wine. I've never tried that one before. I'm way too nervous to open this without a little sip. So, chin chin, or as we say in Finnish, kippis. As you can see, the package, the packaging is like a cardboard box to a household machinery from the, I guess, 80s or 90s. It's super old box, reused here. I'm just keeping it away because it still has the douchebag's name and address, and I want to show that to you guys. And I need it in case I have to send this back. I can't even imagine how mad the dude has been when he has shipped this. So that's why I'm a bit nervous. Imagine police calling you on a Thursday morning. wanted to ship a package. Ba, ba, ba. So far so good. It has the wooden handle. I was really nervous about it being there. He even packed it quite thoughtfully. I'm just hoping that there isn't like a big pile of dog poop inside or something. And here it is. I'll zoom in. My pot. And the point of this handle is that you can grab and go, just carry it, but also when you have something hot boiling, oh look, it was empty! No poop inside, no poop inside. Yeah, this was what I was talking about, the white surface. So it's only here on the lid, but it's not inside the pot. And this pot is actually in really good shape. It's really good shape. I don't have to do a lot. This is the brand that produced this before. It's called Rosenlöv, but now it's currently the new ones are done by Iittala, the same brand that I have my wine glass. It's really Finnish thing to have Iittala dishes and glasses. So actually I'm super happy. This was even in a better condition than I even thought. Even the wooden handle is quite great, but still need to do something for it. So here it is, and this little pot will now be my cauldron, and it is, I can take it with me outside if I want to work it with outside. One day when I have my own cottage and when I have my own garden, I can put this on a open fire and use it there, and then I can check how my brew is cooking. I was actually a bit worried after I was speaking with the police that, oh my God, how will the sender's energy be while he is sending this? And I was feeling bad, even though he tried to fool me. He tried to, you know, steal my money. But I was feeling bad, and I was worried that he might get angry and do something bad to my cauldron. But thank God he didn't. So I feel this is the four of wands and three of cups kind of moment. And because the whole family has been also part of this project, my daughter and hubby, we've been talking about a lot of this whole mess, and we were all waiting that when the pot would arrive. This is this, and even though the pot is not in a really bad condition, I thought it would be even worse, because probably you've seen an old cast iron pot or cauldron before, when they get rusty and dirty and you have to grease, burn them and do all the stuff. So I'm definitely gonna do a, sorry if you hear the tapping noise, it's the cat, she's running like crazy. So I'm definitely gonna clean and wash the pot properly and then do the fixing up, and I will do a separate video of it, but it definitely needs some tight ass cleansing also to get rid of all this old energies, and we get a new start. But I'm happy that the story ended well, and I'm glad that police were able to bring me justice. And what a story with my cauldron. It's a bit different than just the first choice that I had of just ordering it from Amazon, so at least this gives some sort of an exciting moment to the whole process. But cheers guys, and if you have any great stories of being cheated on online, or if you have any stories about your cauldrons, I would love to know. You can write them down below in the comment box, or better yet, do a VR, share some moments, good, bad, whatever, ugly, and maybe share a wine with me while you tell it. But until next time, bye guys.